I've gotten so many comments asking why I left the UK. At the beginning of January 2023, I wrote out my goals for the year. I received my PMP, which added 600 points to my CRS score. Guys, at some point, the value of the Naira dropped. You know how the exchange rate has been going crazy and all of that. And if I don't submit an updated proof of funds in, I think by the end of the week, yes, they were going to make a decision. Hey, oh my goodness. And before 2025, I want to end the year with one of my most requested videos. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Chidinma Amanze, and if this is your first time here, welcome. I hope you enjoyed this video and you hit that subscribe button, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always stopping by. Happy holidays, fam. Merry Christmas. And yeah, we're all looking forward to 2025. And before 2025, I want to end the year with one of my most requested videos. First off, I want to say how incredibly grateful I am for all your love, support, prayers since I uploaded my moving vlog. It's been so heartwarming reading all your kind comments and seeing your excitement for this new chapter in my life. Thank you so much, fam. Now, before we dive into today's story time, let me put out a quick disclaimer. I am not an immigration expert. Everything I'm sharing in this video is based on my personal experience. If you're looking for guidance on how to immigrate to Canada, there are tons of great resources and YouTube channels that specialize in immigration advice, so you can check them out. So let's grab a cup of tea, coffee, or hot chocolate and get into this video. Let's go. I've gotten so many comments asking why I left the UK. Let me give a bit of a backstory. So I moved to the UK in February 2022 to pursue my master's degree. If you've been following my channel, you know that that experience was amazing. It was such a wholesome experience, and I graduated in July 2023. But here's the thing, my student visa was set to expire in July 2023, so I applied for the post-study work visa, the PSW. I got my PSW in the first week of July, which was such a relief. However, the PSW is only valid for 2 years, so if you want to stay longer, you either need to find a job that would sponsor you or find a plan B. Honestly, guys, getting a job with sponsorship was not easy. Oh my goodness, so I had to start thinking of other options. Canada came up as the most logical choice for me because, of course, most of my siblings live there. At the beginning of January 2023, I wrote out my goals for the year. I knew I wanted to move to Canada, so I divided it into 3 steps: write IELTS, enter the express entry pool, and move to Canada by the end of the year. IELTS is one of the requirements for the Canadian PR application process. For my IELTS preparation, my sister had recommended a YouTube channel called the E2 IELTS. I'm going to leave it somewhere on the screen and also in the description box. She had used the channel as well to prepare for her own exam. And guys, when I tell you, every resource they have on that YouTube channel, the E2 IELTS YouTube channel, was all I needed. Oh my goodness, it really came in handy, and I basically prepared on YouTube. I wrote my IELTS on the 26th of May 2023, and thankfully I passed. With the Canadian PR process, proof of funds is also a very important requirement. My proof of funds was a gift from my parents, so it was in Naira, and proof of funds can take different forms. It could be your savings, investments, or gifts from family. I entered the express entry pool on October 1st, 2023 with a CRS score of 429. CRS stands for Comprehensive Ranking System. It's basically a point system Canada uses to rank candidates in the pool. On the 5th of October 2023, I received a notification of interest from the government of Alberta. This means Alberta was interested in my profile and invited me to apply for their provincial nominee program, saying that I had siblings in Alberta and they were also looking for civil engineers and construction managers. I applied, and by the 8th of November 2023, I received my PMP, which added 600 points to my CRS score, making it over 1,000 points. I received my invitation to apply, aka ITA, on December 6th, 2023, and I submitted my application on January 20th, 2024. For the application, I had to submit quite a number of documents. The deed of gift, which was my proof of funds, so it was basically a deed stating that, oh, my parents are gifting me so amount of money. I had to submit my bank statements showing, of course, the proof of funds, submit my parents' bank statements showing when they actually sent the money to my account. I also had to submit police reports from Nigeria, Ghana, and UK, basically all the countries I've lived my entire life. Also, I forgot to mention, just before I joined the express entry pool, I had to do a WES evaluation, World Education Services evaluation, because my most current degree, which was my master's, was not from a Canadian university. It was from England, from the UK. So WES will basically evaluate the foreign or the international degree to see if it matches up with the Canadian standard. And yeah, so that is also very important. IELTS, WES, and yeah, the rest of the other documents. Fast forward to February 21st, 2024, I was asked to complete my medicals and biometrics. For my medicals, I was able to find a center close to where I lived. At that time, I lived in Derby in England, so I was able to find a center in Birmingham. I'll leave the link to their website in the description box. And for my biometrics, I had to go all the way to London to VFS Global. Now, this is where it gets kind of interesting. The waiting period. Oh my goodness. Guys, at some point, the value of the Naira dropped. You know how the exchange rate has been going crazy and all of that. So the value of the Naira dropped. And remember, my proof of funds was in Naira. So I had to update my proof of funds because, of course, at that point, it did not meet IRCC's, threshold. I submitted my updated proof of funds in March via the IRCC web form. Now, once you've submitted your application, you can't go and add more documents. You basically have to raise a web form on the website and then submit whatever documents, supporting documents you have, right? So I did that, and guys, in May, I received an email from IRCC, requesting for an updated proof of funds. They basically said that my current proof of funds did not meet their required threshold, and if I don't submit an updated proof of funds in, I think by the end of the week, yes, they were going to make a decision. Hey, oh my goodness. This meant that they didn't receive the web form I raised in March updating my proof of funds. So that was when it dawned on me that sometimes they receive these web forms, sometimes they do not. But how else can we contact them, right? Sent a letter of explanation, attached it to the updated POF saying that, I knew the value of Naira had dropped, so I had to update it sometime in March. I sent a web form, but apparently it wasn't received. And guys, on May 15th, 2024, I received a final decision and a passport submission request. I submitted my passport on the 22nd of May and got it back on the 29th of May, exactly a week later. And you all already know how that went. It's in my moving vlog. I'll leave the link here and in the description box below, where I unboxed my passport and my confirmation of permanent residence, COPR. So guys, it's been a journey. Wow, it's been such a journey. Looking back, I can't overstate how instrumental God was in this entire process. Every time I faced a roadblock, there was always a solution. There was always a way out. My journey is a testament of God's promise in Philippians 1 verse 6, which says, "He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion." 2024 has been such an incredible year, and I am thankful for every blessing. To anyone watching this who is looking for an opportunity like this, I pray for open doors, breakthroughs, and answered prayers in 2025. Keep pushing, stay hopeful, and trust that God's timing is always perfect. So guys, we have come to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to like, drop a comment in the comment section, share, and hit that subscribe button if you're not yet subscribed. Thank you so much for watching and for being a part of my journey. Here's to a new year filled with endless possibilities and God's abundant blessings. Happy New Year in advance, fam, and I'll see you in 2025. Bye guys. Mwah.